Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 2. In this lovely video, in Cross-Cultural Understanding course, we would like to discuss about educational attitude. First of all, let me introduce our member in today's presentation. I'm Nurul Aulia as the moderator and the first speaker, Djenta Kesuma Nurisa as the second speaker, and the last, Feli Liska Dinata as the third speaker. So, let us take a look to the first material, educational attitude. Education is one of aspects that important and had an effect on development from a country. It reputed as determinant of the quality to human resources. Favorable or unfavorable of an educational attitude can see by means of the result from human resources quality. Each country has educational attitude that different another to development the quality from their human resources, such as in United States and Indonesia. Diversity in attitude. Here we have comparison between USA and Indonesia. In USA, the first one, no two courses are identical. The second, diversity in teaching method and curriculum. And the third, private universities are more in demand even though they are more expensive. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, the first, the majors divided since high school such as science and social. The second, government has been decided teaching method and curriculum for every school and university. And the last one, private university are generally not very well known. Most of people prefer the public university that are cheaper than the private university. Alright, the second material will be delivered by Djenta Kesuma Nurisa. For Djenta, time is yours.
Active participation. In USA, they have two. The first is the final grade based on the students' oral participation. The second is many courses are organized around classroom discussion, student question, and informal lectures. In Indonesia, the first is the final grade based on the result of students' paper test. The second is the students most likely to be a listener rather than speakers. Teacher-student relationship. In USA, the first is calling teacher's name, and the second, the teacher treats them as equals, although student may be in a subordinate position. The third, outside of classroom, the teacher may establish social relationship with student. In Indonesia, the first is using appellation to call the teacher like Pak or Bu. The second is teacher and student can be like friend but still keep the attitude between older and younger. The third is outside of classroom, the teacher may establish social relationship with student.
Okay, thank you Djenta Kesuma Nurisa. And the last material will be delivered by Feli Liska Dinata. Feli, time is yours.
Independent learning. In USA, varsity students are considered to be one who is motivated to learn for the sake of learning. Secondly, students not be overly dependent on the teacher. And lastly, students may be obliged to publish articles and books. But in Indonesia, varsity students most likely to be interested only in getting high grades. Secondly, on doing their assignment and tests, cheating still common in school and university. Lastly, less interest in reading books. And then the honor system. In USA, the honor system imposed by the teacher and the university demands that the student be honest in all areas of schoolwork. Many students are also aware that they can jeopardize their rapport with fellow students if they are dishonest. Students who cheat may lose the respect of other students, particularly those who study for exam and work independently. But in Indonesia, cheating on tests and plagiarizing in writing work is a behavior that Indonesian students usually do in their study process. And then honor system is usually made in the first meeting lecturer and students. And then about competition. In USA, relationship between students in the classroom can be cooperative or competitive. Therefore, in class where such a grading curve is used, students may be reluctant to share lecture notes or information for fear that their own grades will suffer. But in Indonesia, Indonesian students also should be able cooperative or competitive. But most of them just want to graduate earlier than others.
Yeah, that's all about educational attitude. And now we are open Q&A session. For the audiences, please feel free to ask your questions. Thank you.